Ripping off the desperate. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.heise here, and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee because I want to read through this article by Eliza Bavin about a really dodgy thing. This gets me really angry whenever I hear about this. You know, Centrelink recipients charge $2,500 for a $365 fridge. These are people that are using Centrelink to live, are getting ripped off and conned, and it's just bullshit. It really is. So, two Aussie businesses are being dragged to court by the financial regulator for allegedly charging Aussies on Centrelink or low income more for household products. The Australian Securities and Investment Commission is suing Rent for Keeps and Layaway Depot for alleged breaches of various consumer protections under the Credit Act. ASIC has alleged that both businesses operate business models designed to avoid consumer protections for financially vulnerable customers. I mean, the issue is you're dealing with people that probably have very little financial literacy. They may not actually have the capacity to understand some of the contracts they're signing, and they get taken advantage of. So how do we deal with that, guys? How do we deal with that? So, the effect, do we need to be able to publicly name and shame these businesses to warn people? The effect of this is that Rent for Keeps and Layaway Depot customers, who are often on low incomes or Centrelink benefits, are paying significantly more for electronics and white goods than they lawfully should, ASIC alleges. For example, it is alleged that one customer used Centrelink payments to pay almost $2,500 for a fridge, which retailed at $365. Another paid $1,200 for a mobile phone, which retailed at $249. Now, the solution to this, and I can't believe I'm going to say it, could be the buy now, pay later thing. Wouldn't it be easier if, rather than going to one of these dodgy brothers, they just use buy now, pay later, link it to their Centrelink, and then use that to buy these products? So it automatically deducts it. Is that a better solution to this? Well, I can't believe I'm saying that. What do you reckon? We're talking about people here that are spending 10xing their costs because of lack of financial ability, or maybe they just don't have any money and get desperate. ASIC has been reviewing the conduct of companies offering financial products to vulnerable consumers to ensure consumer protections are in place. In both these cases, consumers have paid well above the market price for consumer goods that are part of everyday life, such as mobile phones and white goods. In both proceedings, ASIC has alleged the arrangements were credit contracts regulated by the Credit Act, and that both Rent for Keeps and Layaway Depot failed to comply with consumer protection obligations in the Credit Act. In particular, the amounts charged by both Rent for Keeps and Layaway Depot exceeded the 48%, that's just think about that, 48% annual cost rate cap that applies to credit contracts under the Credit Act. These appear to be arrangements deliberately structured to get around the law by avoiding consumer protections, such as the 48% cap to charge consumers significantly more. ASIC is alleging that in a 3-month period, ASIC is alleging that in a 3-month period, Rent for Keeps entered 533 agreements it called leases. ASIC alleges the agreements were credit contracts put together to avoid the consumer protection, including a rate cap that should apply. By avoiding a rate cap, customers were allegedly charged more than 3 times the amount they could lawfully be charged, and some consumers were charged more than 6 times the retail value of the goods. Let's have a talk about this one. I mean, these businesses are providing a service to allow desperate people to get access to these goods. Maybe they've got no other access to finance, so they're taking a risk. How many of these Centrelink people are falling through to actually make any payments? But I don't know if that's the solution. Do you think Afterpay could work for some of these people? Or financial literacy? Or power of attorney given to Centrelink so they can't make any purchases themselves? But that's insane. We don't want that. This really just shows you how terrible our education system is. And I honestly don't think you're ever going to get rid of this. You're always going to have some people that fall into traps like this, and this may be the way they learn to get their lives in order. What do you reckon, guys? Let me know your take on this one. Yeah, it just sucks. I think at the very least, we need to discuss it more so people are aware. But honestly, you can lead a horse to water. You can tell people anything. They're not going to give a shit. They're going to go, no, I need that fridge. No, I need that phone. No, it should be right, mate. I need that laptop. Can you see that happening? Yeah, I can. You tell me. Take care, guys. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you want to support us, you can use the affiliate links you can all find below. Have a great day, and I will see you all in the next episode of HeiseSays. And don't go out there renting a bloody fridge. Go to Cashies and buy a piece of shit before you do that. Or use ice and an esky.